Senior Samajwadi Party leader Azam Khan has jumped into that big Afzal Guru fight at the Jawaharlal Nehru University. He has blamed the Bharatiya Janata Party for the anti-India slogans that were raised on the campus. He has alleged that it was the BJP that sparked the unrest at Jawaharlal Nehru University. Azam Khan said that these were not students of the JNU, but they were BJP agents who raised anti-India slogans as part of a campaign to malign the Jawaharlal Nehru University and its students there.
JNU की ये साख कभी नहीं रही है। JNU तो बहुत सेकुलर यूनिवर्सिटी का नाम है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी की भाषा JNU पर नहीं चलेगी। ये सब गलत इल्जाम है उस पर। ये सब भाजपा ने अपने एजेंट्स घुसेड़कर ऐसे नारे लगवाए हैं।
Joining me now with the latest on this story and other developments at the Jawaharlal Nehru University is India Today's Anindya Banerjee. Anindya, take us through the latest as far as Azam Khan's statement is concerned. He isn't an isolated voice that says it's actually the right wing that raised these slogans. But you're on ground. Tell us what actually happened then and what's happening now.
Well, to begin with, Gaurav, on Tuesday, it all started on Tuesday when certain students who have already been identified, but questions are raised that whether they are part of JNU or not, raised some anti-India slogans outside Sabarmati Dhaba inside JNU. And ever since, we all know what happened, and it has got a texture of politics, a color of politics. Since today morning, we know who those accused are. The names are out. The police has already issued notice. The question is if indeed the Azam Khan, as he said that he is...
Stay with me for a moment. Azam Khan, of course, is alleging that this is the BJP that raised anti-India slogans, and I have BJP's RP Singh who joins me on the broadcast. RP Singh, the allegation is to malign the image of a secular institution like the Jawaharlal Nehru University. It's agents of BJP that raised pro-Afzal Guru anti-India slogans at JNU. That is what Azam Khan is saying.
First, let's understand the definition of secularism. If secularism means only pleasing one community and targeting other community means secularism, but they never speak anything which happens in Sikh when it's only confined to Muslims in country, when are not other minorities part of the country. One. Secondly, who brought out those posters? I mean, is the JNU Student Union declining their posters which were brought out? And thirdly, there's a police. And how long can they keep appeasing extremists for their political motives? How long can they keep appeasing radicals for their political motives? I'm charging they are doing it only for their political motives. They are appeasing radicals and extremists, not Muslims, for their political motives.
Okay, but any evidence on ground? Now, he says JNU is a very secular institution. It does not have such a history. It's only when the ABVP and the BJP got there that such protests started. Any evidence to suggest that Azam Khan is wrong?
No. The police will prove it. It is in court now. Police has filed a case. Police has identified people. Let him go and contest this in court now. And as far his knowledge is bad, Vidyarthi Parishad has been in campus since 80s. I was part of the Vidyarthi Parishad when Vidyarthi Parishad was part of the JNU campus since 80s. I mean, we have been there in some form or other. So, I mean, he, other than, it's so sad. He is sheerly targeting the committees only for their political vote bank. And that too, they're trying to appease whom? People are shouting, chanting slogans, India ki barbadi. Well, even if it's a BJP guy, let him be booked, I'm saying so.
Okay, but the second allegation RP Singh is that BJP government is being high-handed. Even if students raised these slogans, why book them for sedition? Isn't this overreacting at an educational institution? Now these students, instead of something which would have remained restricted to an odd campus event for 1 hour, it's become national headlines.
So let this be a lesson for the people countrywide who try to raise such issues and such slogans, or try to propagate this sort of mindset. But you can't say India ki barbadi, jab tak jang jari rahegi, jab tak India ki barbadi nahi hogi. How can anyone bear this? Be anyone. I mean, can you bear this? Can Azam Khan bear this? probably he can, because he is looking for his vote bank politics.
Okay, stay with me for a moment. I also want to bring in Ali Anwar of the JDU into the broadcast, into this conversation. Ali Anwar, do you agree with Azam Khan that this was BJP activists who raised anti-India slogans only to malign malign JNU, or do you agree with RP Singh of the BJP who says whoever has done it is anti-India and should go to jail?
नहीं आरपी सिंह से हमको कुछ लेना देना है ना आजम खां से। हमारा कहना है कि ये जो लड़का कन्हैया है
जी,
इसको हम लोग जानते हैं, हमारे बिहार का है, बेगूसराय का लड़का है, और इसका पूरा परिवार, इसके दादा को, इसके पिताजी को, सबको हम लोग जानते हैं
जी। और
बिल्कुल ये कहीं से एंटी नेशनल और कोई प्रो पाकिस्तान या कोई दहशतगर्दी वगैरह का समर्थक नहीं है। ये तो लड़का सिंपली गया था कि वहाँ बीजेपी के लोग और कुछ अल्ट्रा लेफ्ट के लोग कुछ अपना उलझ रहे थे, तो ये चूंकि प्रेसिडेंट है जेडीयू यूनियन का, तो वहाँ गया बीच बचाव करने के लिए, और इसको करने का मतलब ये तो बिल्कुल फासिस्ट तरीका है।
अली अनवर जी रहिए मेरे साथ एक मिनट, अभी सीताराम येचुरी बोल रहे हैं इस मुद्दे पर, एक मिनट उनको सुनते हैं, फिर मैं आपके पास लौटता हूँ।
सही है या गलत है, गुनहगारों को जरूर, आप अपराधियों को जरूर सजा दो कानून के तहत, लेकिन ये साबित करना एक सिर्फ इंडिपेंडेंट इंक्वायरी के तहत ही ये हो पाएगा, और वो इंडिपेंडेंट मैजिस्ट्रियल इंक्वायरी को इंस्टीट्यूट करने के लिए तो हम केजरीवाल जी से वो निवेदन करने यहाँ पे आए, एंड हमें उन्होंने आश्वासन दिया कि जिस तथ्य के सामने, जो तथ्य है उनके सामने, उसके आधार पर वो अपनी निर्णय जल्द से जल्द अभी लेंगे।
मैजिस्ट्रियल इंक्वायरी के लिए उन्होंने बोला कि देंगे आदेश मैजिस्ट्रियल इंक्वायरी।
हमें ये आश्वासन दिया उन्होंने, जरूर इसके ऊपर वो पॉजिटिवली सोच के करेंगे, लेकिन वो निर्णय तो जाहिर है, वो निर्णय उनका निर्णय है, और जो भी एविडेंस उनके सामने है उस आधार पर करेंगे, लेकिन ये प्रूफ करना है whether all the evidence that is being furnished in the name of whatever the government is doing as regards JNU, to justify that the evidence that the central government is furnishing, the authenticity of that evidence has to be established. We have sufficient information, जो हमको यहाँ पे बताया भी गया, कई सारे clips हमने भी देखे, कि this was also deliberately done by the ABVP in order to ensure and create such a situation in JNU. अगर ऐसी कोई हालत है तो वो इंडिपेंडेंट इंक्वायरी साबित करेगी सही है या गलत। So we want this inquiry to establish whether it was the ABVP members also who were creating this sort of a situation so that to use that as the excuse to now launch an attack on the university itself.
इस मामले में पुलिस ने मुकदमा कायम किया है और मामला कोर्ट में है, क्या कोर्ट पे आप लोगों को भरोसा नहीं कि अलग से इंक्वायरी करने की जरूरत है?
देखिए, कोर्ट पे जो एविडेंस पेश किया पुलिस ने, कोर्ट पे जो एविडेंस पुलिस ने पेश किया, उसी एविडेंस की ऑथेंटिसिटी हम चाहते हैं ना, समझिएगा बात। ये है एविडेंस करके पुलिस ने पेश किया कोर्ट में, हम कह रहे हैं वो एविडेंस ही सही है गलत है उसको एस्टेब्लिश करना जरूरी है।
ये कोर्ट से नहीं हो सकता?
नहीं, ये तो एक इंक्वायरी से ही होगा, और वही इंक्वायरी तय कर सकेगी जो भी टेप्ड एविडेंस आप दे रहे हो उसके अंदर कौन है लोग जो इस तरीके के नारे उठाए, जेएनयू के छात्र है या नहीं, बाहर से आए, और बाहर से आए तो किस संगठन से आए, ये सब जांच तो बाहर करेगी।
सर ये एक सवाल ये भी, क्या पॉलिटिकल भी इसमें, क्योंकि इस तरह से इनका भी कहना है कि होना चाहिए लेकिन उनके साथ भी अगर लगा रहे हैं, क्या पॉलिटिकल भी सपोर्ट आपको दे रहे हैं ये पॉलिटिकल? आम आदमी पार्टी
निश्चित रूप से लग तो रहा है कि सपोर्ट दे रहे हैं। यहाँ पर देखो, राजनीतिक बात हमारी तरफ से नहीं है, ना लग रहा है कि आम आदमी पार्टी की तरफ से राजनीतिक कोई बात है तो वो है केंद्र सरकार से और आरएसएस बीजेपी से। यहाँ से कोई राजनीतिक बात नहीं, यहाँ पे है छात्र, और यही छात्र है जो आज 40 साल पहले जो छात्र थे जेएनयू के, आज देश को चला रहे हैं।
So Sitaram Yechuri, he himself is a product of the Jawaharlal Nehru University, and Sitaram Yechuri says there should be a magisterial inquiry to go into two aspects basically. One, the evidence that the Delhi police has produced in court, is it authentic? And two, who are these students who were protesting and chanting anti-India slogans? Were they actually JNU scholars or were they outsiders? That remains the big question, and he wants a magisterial inquiry into this.